Hey everybody and welcome back. So, from my last video, I said I would be around more, doing more videos. Well, a few things have come up and this is one of them. I, got hurt at work. Woo, exciting. And yeah, just been healing these last a couple of days. It actually happened on the weekend. It actually happened on Halloween. That's how much my luck has happened. But there has been something I wanted to actually talk about, and I was just trying to kind of process it and I don't know. I know I've made this channel out to be open and honest, and that is exactly what it's going to continue to do. It's just I was trying to wrap my brain around this that I don't even know, so I guess I still don't know. So I'm honestly just going to be open about this. So shortly after I made the last video about, everything that's been going on health-wise and my allergies and just chaos in my body, I was going to get ready to come on here and continue talking about Stockholm Syndrome, and because I know a lot of people wanted me to do a part 2, and I was working on that and just kind of going through my thoughts when I got a message from kind of like a friend of a friend. Well, not even a friend, I would say an acquaintance that I haven't talked to since high school. And we didn't even talk a lot in high school. And they wanted me to check out this mutual acquaintances of ours posts. And I'm like, what the fuck for? Like, why? And they were like, well, we just wanted to make sure you're okay with this, and we wanted to point it out to you before things got out there. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So just out of like, not curiosity, just like what the fuck is, like, what? So I clicked on this post. I went on this post and discovered that, in not so many words, but pretty much straightforward, that one of the 6 is dating this girl I used to know and is getting close with her and her kids. And I was like, okay, like, I mean, she knew what they were about back then, and, if she wants to get involved with somebody that was, whatever back then, and say, oh, they've changed, and that was just, boys being boys or high school. Like, she hasn't even talked to me, and I don't really give a crap about her personal life. Like, if that's what you want to do you, boo. If that's the type of person you want your kids to be around, let them be around them. Like, it's totally you. Like, it's not my place to say, and I don't really care that, like, why it was brought to my attention, right? I know that makes me sound like a harsh person, but honestly, this is how I feel. I have worked so hard to distance myself from the group of 6 to, get over it and work through my trauma, and doing videos working through my trauma and sharing my experiences. And it just, like, every time I get further away from, that person I used to be, or getting into a good place, it just seems like somehow one of them just gets slapped in my face. Like, they're either trying to add me on Facebook, or like a friend that I once knew is dating one of them now, or somebody's texting me, and it's just like, why? That is just why. Why are they constantly inadvertently or inadvertently a part of my life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of irked me. And, like, I got back to this person, I was just like, why the fuck did you, like, I don't understand what your angle is or why. They're like, oh, well, we just wanted you to, like, be aware of it and, just be okay with it. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why bring that to my attention? Why try to stir the pot? And sorry, I'm kind of eating my hair. That was attractive. And while we're going with it, we're keeping it in this video. It was just like this big kind of like, why? Why is it important that that was brought to my attention, right? And maybe they were doing it out of concern. Like, I don't know. I haven't talked to this person in 12 years. God, even longer than that. And it's just like, okay, and it's just like, I don't know. You know, it's like, it kind of just brought me back to like high school when, you know, they would start dating other people and kind of throw it in my face. Like, I don't know, right? And it's just not, I think, healthy for people to do that. Like, I don't know, like, you know? And like, the whole thing is like, you guys might think, oh, well, you're totally bothered by them dating that person. I'm not. Like, if that is their choice that they're making, then that is their personal choice. They do know what they are capable of at some of the shit that they did. Actually, some of the crap that they pulled in it with a situation with her that was involved. And if that's something she wants to involve her family with, then that's totally her decision. And, you know, whatever. But it's just like, I don't know, we're all in our 20s, and it's like, what the fuck? Like really? Like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know if this is some like weird karma type of thing, or like, it's just they're always inadvertently or avertedly thrown in my face, or like brought to my attention, or like I said before. And it's just like, this is why I've been pondering of like, why and how to put this in a video that makes sense. And then I realized it doesn't fucking make sense. So why try to force something that it is not, right? So just be open and honest. And yeah, I wouldn't be the type of person I was if I didn't say I wasn't concerned about her or the children. That is, you know, I am concerned about them. A part of me will be concerned about them. But if, you know, the relationship goes forward and they, you know, proceed through life together, then that is the choice. And, you know, as far as I know, nobody else was physically and emotionally and mentally abused the amount that they did to me, especially the physical part. I know that they weren't physically too violent with other people. When I say that, you know, there was a few cases where I've heard girls, them pushing them around or like kind of hitting them in a jerkingly manner, but nothing as bad as it was with me. And I'm, again, not comparing situations. I'm kind of just spilling out the truth here for you guys, right? And so I really hope that that doesn't happen to her or her children. And, you know, if they have grown as a person and they grew out of what they did to me and are perfectly fine with that, then that is their situation and they can move on with their life. And that's kind of how the whole thing has been with the group of 6. They are able to proceed through life with minimum consequences, right? That is just kind of the theme when it comes to them, unfortunately. And you know, I know that kind of makes me sound a little bit bitter. I wouldn't lie. And, you know, I am in a little bit, you know, not that I'm like jealous or anything. It's just like, you know, they were never held accountable for their actions and probably never will. That is just what it is. And unfortunately, you know, I have made peace with that what happened to me, you know, caused me a lot of personal issues, mentally, also, and it's just a process that I've had to work through and move forward the best I can in my life. And every time, one tries to contact me or add me on social media, or, I hear from a friend of a friend that they are dating a friend that I used to have, and it just feels like, I can never escape them in a way that, I don't feel like I have to uproot my whole life and move across the country just to, evade that bubble type of thing, right? I don't feel like I should have to do that. Do I still feel concerned about my safety? Yeah, and I do. I'm not gonna lie that I always do have that voice in the back of my head to when I'm out in public, just to look around and make sure that, I'm as safe as I can be. And, in the line of work that I do, I work with animals. There's always a chance that I could come face to face with one of them if they have animals. Yes. And, I have fully prepared myself to step away from that situation and get another coworker to handle that situation, whether that is to take that client or deny that client. But I have to do what's best for me. And if that makes me look weak or whatever and kind of childish, no, that's not what I'm trying to be. I am protecting myself, whether that is physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is. I will do what I have to do to protect myself. And if that means, getting a coworker to step in, or to me, if I see them in public, go the other way or leave that place, then I will do so. I am not going to fully change my life just to not stop living or living in fear. It's more like I've earned the right to live the way that I want to, and not, what's the word am I looking for? Okay. In high school, it was always do what they say, play nice with them. It was always bend to their will. Do, basically get on your knees and serve them, whether that came from them or that came from the school. And now I feel like I've earned the right not to fucking do that. I am my own person. I have my own voice. And you know what? I am not going to just change my life and whatnot just to make them satisfied, if that makes sense. Even if that's not like directly to their face, if that makes any sense to anybody. And this is what I was pondering, coming on here and trying to make sense of this all. And I am kind of making sense of it to myself through this video. However, it's a challenge, and I think, yes, it will always be a challenge. Will I always have PTSD? Yes. Will I always have Stockholm Syndrome? I really fucking hope not. But, it is a part of me. I'm pretty much sure I'm gonna live with this PTSD and depression and anxiety and all of that for the rest of my life. And a lot of people, there are certain people in my life that say, oh, well, once you have children or once you do this in your life, that will all change. It will disappear like that. And you know what? That is wishful thinking. And I know that they want the best for me. But unfortunately, there was a really big chunk of me that was damaged. And I do have to live with that baggage and that trauma. And I'm not saying I'm gonna, crawl up into a ball in a dark room forever. I mean, once in a while I'll do that, because, you know, it's like, you know, you had a bad day and you kind of need that. You curl up in bed and just tell the world to F off. But, you know, I have learned to adapt in certain situations. Yes, am I fucking stubborn and constantly want to do shit on my own, and not that I want to prove it to anybody that I can. It's just I'm so used to self-depending on myself and relying on myself and trusting myself that I don't feel like I need to, again, not prove myself, but just I feel like I can handle shit. And yes, there are certain situations where, you know, I do get very stubborn and want to do shit on my own, and, you know, I know I shouldn't, but I do. And certain people in my life, like Captain B, does get frustrated with me. Hence me going to the hospital, because I did have to go to the hospital for this. And, you know, after I got everything sorted out there and was trying to desperately put on my seatbelt, and he was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, just shut up and sit down and let me help you. And I'm like, I fucking got it. And he's like, I know you fucking got it, just relax. Like, let me help you. And, you know, I eventually just like, you know what, fuck it, let him do it. Like, I'm too exhausted at this point. And, you know, it's the little things and the laughter and the joy in my life. And again, I don't feel like I have to ruin that by totally uplifting my life and just leaving it behind, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, when they do try to add me on social media, you know, there's the block or the delete button, and it's just so, like, I know I made a video about this, about one of them trying to add me on Facebook. It was a while ago. I think it was a few months ago. And a major question was in there, like, why? Like, why do they keep trying to contact me? And, you know, I don't feel like I'll ever know the answer to that, or, like, get closure for that answer. All I can do is just, again, block, delete, and move forward. And I'm not gonna lie and sit here and tell you it doesn't affect me. It does. It does stir up memories. It does stir up self-doubt and stuff. But I have learned to lean on people and talk to people and, you know, do videos and be real and honest and open and make mistakes and pull hair from my mouth and not just be this picture perfect person on YouTube. And, you know, I feel like just being open, honest, and, you know, yeah, so what, it doesn't give me all the views and whatnot, but that's not what I'm about. And there is a project, I know I've mentioned this in a few videos, that I have been extremely hard working on it since the summertime, and it's moving forward, and I will be able to share details with you guys soon. I have to just finish tying everything up, and that might take another 2 to 3 months, but once we get that all sorted out, I can actually share it with you guys. And again, I'm not trying to be that mystery YouTuber that's clickbait. It's just me explaining kind of why, one of the other reasons why I've been not around. And I know that I need to, you know, be around more. It's just my health and this project that, honestly, I hope to God this project helps at least one person. And I'm just really super excited to share it with you guys. And again, I'm not trying to be mysterious or anything. I really, really want to share it with you guys. I just have to wait until the final details are sorted out. And again, I don't want to jinx anything too, because it'd be like me coming on here spilling it and then something happens and it's like, well, sorry guys, it didn't really work out. So, I know. I'm definitely not using this for clickbait. The title is honestly going to be something related to basically this whole video of just me kind of explaining kind of a situation that I've been kind of like not mentally weighing on, just kind of pondering and doing some self-searching, you know, that good stuff. But anyways, guys, I have talked long enough on here. I am going to dip out and take care of this hand and, you know, ice, elevate, and wrap. And I will talk to you guys soon. Anyways, guys, remember, never give up, always keep fighting. You're enough, and you are very much loved. Until the next video, guys, stay safe.